show.
Hey, all right, so did you turn on your microphone?
I think it's on. Is it on?
I don't know, can't tell. Mine on?
Shit, without my readers, I can't see shit. You're green blinking.
Woo!
Am I blinking green?
No.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Now you're turned on.
Okay, so now we can start the podcast. Oh,
Yes!
Yeah, that's better than what the 50 plus.
That is right.
We're at other trending.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, so
Good morning,
this...
Danica.
Good morning, Susan. Good morning, puppy dogs. Good morning, world. Good
And
morning.
good morning, what the 50?
Our beautiful family. Yes. So this is basically our pilot episode. So exciting. So as you saw in our little trailer, we are going to just be off the cuff. So what we're going to do, I believe, and it's up to you, Susan, I think that we'll start with one of our topics. And at the end of the thing, we'll pick someone. So that way, whoever's question gets picked will know when your episode's coming up so you can watch it. So
And that way they'll kind of know the difference between what, color.
Yep.
Color suggestions we've come up with, or people we've talked to, but they haven't sent it in.
Right.
These were actually sent in by one of our viewers.
Yep.
And what we'll do at the end of the episode is pull it so that an example, Jane Doe, next podcast is going to be your question.
Yes. So why don't we turn on our cameras? That'll be one other step to do.
So, part of this fun adventure that we've had is What the 50, dealing with technology.
Yes.
Oh, well, mine's fine because I apparently
You did turn
turn
yours
it off.
Perfect.
I thought I did.
I love it.
There you go. Well, you'll be editing that one. Hang on. Let me turn
No.
it off so it's not super, super long for you and turn it back on. So, when this all started, I'm like, Danica, let's get together. Let's do this podcast. We brainstormed what to do it with. And I think I posted this before. You put the camera on video and you push start podcast start.
And you go,
Well, that was not the case.
no. And wouldn't that be nice if things were so easy, right?
We both bring things to the table, which is why we feel this will be a success. Danica brought all her experience as a musician. That said, Susan, we're going to need lighting, and we're going to need stands for those lighting, and we're going to need three cameras. We're going to need three cameras, mine, hers, and the
ours.
direct one.
Yeah.
We're going to need microphones because I found out, you knew this. Wow, what a difference in the volume.
Absolutely.
Then we realized we had these little flickers, so we didn't have to keep getting up and giving very unflattering shots of ourselves, which happened when we were practicing in my ass shot that we can click on and on. However, the challenge of What the 50 Plus, which will be throughout many episodes, A, turn on camera,
Yes.
B, turn on microphone,
Yes. That's
and
it.
there's other shit too that we just,
That's it.
before we could even start the podcast, we have to keep reminding each other, but that's the fun.
It is so much fun.
Yeah.
So yes, we are going through this process. So just basically, I think what Susan is doing is warning you that it's going to be a minute until this is all smooth. And
That's pretty much what that
eventually,
was. So bear with us.
Yes.
We'll get better and better, and eventually we'll have
somebody else doing it.
somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody will be behind the scenes.
Yes. Doing
And
all
we
the
just
things.
walk in with our little water, and we're not all sweaty, and hair's already a mess, and raccoon eyes, and we're ready to film.
That's
But
right.
for now,
Yes. Right now, we have no ability to be a diva because we are doing
Well.
it all. Well,
I would like to say I wouldn't be a diva, but I have a little no makeup, TikTok. I'm just a diva girl.
so
Okay.
I say let's dive in.
do it.
I'm going to get our times
Thank you,
ready
Mr.
because
Truck, for going by right now. That's awesome because we are filming in my screen patio.
yes, isn't it
Slash
beautiful?
podcast studio now. Thank
Yes.
you, ma'am. And you'll see the lovely creatures in the back. The carrot. That's Raina, the big one.
Yep.
Fiona's the little one, the loves of my lives, my rescue dogs. We'll do a whole thing on rescue dogs. And yes, I know you're getting ready to slap that deeper because I'm getting off track. Go back.
And
Your turn.
So I was just going to say that we're also going to time these because we are going to be respectful of your time as well. We're going to do our best unless it's a really special episode. If we're
Cooking
having
class or
guest
something.
speakers, etc. If we're doing a cooking, it might go longer. But we're going to try to keep this between 20-30 minutes. So let's
So you have
dive
no
in.
excuse not to tune in to us because we're not taking much time. You're just 15, 20 minutes.
And we're
Everybody
not-
deserves
But
15,
we're
20
not
minutes.
taking. We're giving you 15-20 minutes
Love
of
it.
fun and chaos. So
That's
let's
right.
go. Let's pick a topic.
Go
Dive
for
in.
it.
Me? We're going to pick this morning. All right. So, are
What
we
is
ready?
it? We're all.
Oh, I think this is perfect for our first one.
Okay.
Sisters by choice. You need more than one.
Okay, seriously, we didn't plan that.
no,
but I
no,
agree. I think that
promise.
that's perfect.
Perfect. Because Susan and I are sisters by choice. We've known each other now since 2007-ish. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's when I started coming to South Padre Island. So
And you and I have known many of our followers for like ever.
for all of our lives, yes.
And they are sisters
And
by
yes,
choice.
sisters
I love
by
it.
choice. I
Okay,
do
let's
too.
do it.
I love it. Okay.
Did I come up with that one or did you?
I
It
think
doesn't
you
matter.
did. It
Did I
doesn't
do that?
matter, but yeah, she's brilliant.
That probably goes, well,
Well,
I probably
that's-
got it by Michelle, who one time said, "You're my sister by choice," and I never had any sisters.
Oh,
I know, yeah.
I know. I never had a sister either. Just
So
big
you know how
brother.
she,
Yeah.
I really wish she could have done better than me, but you got what you got, girl.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So number one, we're not allowed to bad talk ourselves. Thank you very much. Don't talk about my friend like that.
We'll have to be honest about this. I
Okay,
won't
how
talk
about-
bad, but I am
how about-
honest about
How about a
my
challenge, right?
characteristic flaws that make me me.
That's you're perfectly imperfect.
Perfectly,
So,
perfectly
So
imperfect.
sisters, yes.
Start the clock.
Yeah, I forgot to start.
Yeah, that's for me.
So,
Yeah, just so y'all know.
There you go.
We'll just again.
It's all good.
I'm honest.
Yes. So, stories about sisters. Oh my goodness. So, I have friends literally since kindergarten that we literally have called ourselves sisters all of our lives. And the kind of people, they're the kind of people in my heart and how I believe is that you come together, it's a heart thing. It's like your energy draws each other to each other. And it doesn't matter if you see each other every day, once a week for a podcast or more, if you see each other once every 10 years. There is something about that beautiful connection. And men, I know you have it too. I know you have these guys that you've been hanging out with since.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop you right now.
Yeah.
Bill Lovett, who is watching this because he did already follow us, know him since second grade. So he's
There you
my
go.
brother.
Brother. Yes, your
Yes.
brother. Your brother.
And then
by
his
choice.
wife is my sister Michelle.
There you
Known
go.
her since 10. So there you go.
See, yeah, and we do. I have several friends. I have Alan Luha. I know you'll be watching. And I've known him since grade school at the kindergarten, first grade, and literally just amazing, beautiful heart. So we have that amazing connection, and it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's been 10 years. You can pick up the phone and say, "I need you," and you're on a plane.
So that's a friend and sister.
Yes.
Because we do get busy in our lives, and I'm very bad about this that I get reminded by my blood sister. When things are going great and I'm busy, I forget to reach out. But those sisters, and they're now friends, that's just your word, sisters, you can go forever now, talk to them, and you pick up the phone and go, "I need you."
Yep.
And they're there.
Absolutely.
And I love that, and I
Yeah.
thank you for always doing that, because I have many of you that I know I've done that too, and I'm
Mhm.
try to be better to be there all the time, but thank you for being there when the chips are down, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, and also, it's like you don't miss a beat, right? You just don't miss a beat. It's like 5 million things could have happened in between the last time you talked. You could get married, divorced, you could have kids, you could be moving around the world.
12 jobs.
Exactly.
3
and,
homes.
And
yeah.
it doesn't matter because you just
Like
reconnect,
yesterday.
you get caught up, and it's.
And there's no judgment.
Nope.
We just don't judge it.
Oh, it is awesome.
And the very, love having a sister. I know you said no, having sisters. I love having a sister. But the sister by choice, what is so good about that is one, you choose for them to be in your life. So that,
Right.
I sometimes put that with like an adopted kid. But you choose that. But what I love about them is if you look at my collection of friends, oh my gosh. It's kind of
It's a
like my
menagerie.
collection of clothes. It is all over the place.
Yes,
It's from the
that's it.
very sophisticated, clean line to bohemian wild child and all in between.
Yeah.
Because when we get those sisters and brothers, I better say, or we just roll it all in when we get those we's, who you go to that friend because that's a friend you're going to go out, you're going to have drinks, you're going to be stupid, you have fun. You get the other one that you're having those more serious conversations.
Yeah.
So you can have your besties that is your emergency contact number,
Right.
but everybody else and what they bring and what they bring out in me is crazy. I love it.
It is amazing.
I
isn't
love it.
And it's a safe spot no matter what, because no matter who they are, from that bohemian to the sophistication, you are you, I am me, and we can be us.
And
Right?
the sisters don't ask
Doesn't
you
matter.
to change.
No,
I love
no.
it. What?
Yeah. See,
The
look,
people
you
in
show
the
up
world
in this
will.
lovely white thing. I show up in my jeans, and I might show up in a dress one day, and she might show up in jeans, but it doesn't matter. It's just so fun, and the differences are what's fun. What I was told when I was younger, and I have to be honest, maybe it was my youth and touring on the road. I had thousands of people at everywhere I went, right? I almost said every port. I've lived by the water for a while. At every venue, and throughout the country, and so I truly do have friends spread out over the world. But one of my friends said to me, if you get to the point where you are reaching 50 and you can count on one hand the amount of people that you know would drop anything in the world to be by your side, then you are more blessed than most.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, it's funny, like,
But you
I've
need
got
at least
1, 2,
one.
3.
Oh.
Right, because I was young, and I do have a lot of friends, and I love that. And I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You've been friends for so many years. But there are only a handful that I would just know instinctively to call. And not that it's taking away from anybody else, but you do realize that friends are a season. You've talked about that before in life. You know, Susan and I talked about it.
Just like our podcast friends.
Yeah.
They have the same. There are some of you that you will call me.
Yep. Yeah.
And you say I need you, and I'm like, well, let me call you 9 year olds.
Exactly. And
But
somebody,
there's some that you know that we're friends, but you have that friend that you're going to call them first,
right.
and that's fine.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it is. It's amazing. So I did. I started looking, and I thought that's, a really, really great analogy, because every single person is as important to you in your life. And the seasons of life, the seasons of friends, And some you feel, I ruined friendships in my life as a younger girl because I really enjoyed being around somebody, and my insecurities were like a little bit over friendly. And why don't they call me and call too many times? And they're finally just like, oh, get the fuck out of my life. They didn't actually say that. They just ghosted me, which is fine, and I learned from that, and it's okay. It doesn't make me a bad person. No. It didn't make me stupid. It was just the naivety that I felt like I needed everybody in my life. You're in my emergency contact for my daughter's school. You know that because you can pick her up. Aunt Susan. I'm going to tell her you pulled that face.
And one day we'll do a podcast on that because it's so funny. I have my godchildren that I understood the role and took it very seriously, same as with your daughter, that, when someone came to me and my sister came to me and said, look, you're the person that I need to raise my children if God forbid something happened to me. And the reason being is I wouldn't raise them as I may have raised a child if I had had one. I would raise them the way they wanted. And I know with Emerald, I would have to raise her for the emergency contact, do the things that I know you do with her, which again may not be, but that's not the role you take on. And that's a sister when they're going to do your wishes, not necessarily what you want.
Yes.
And we're obviously outgoing people, but some are shy. That's where I want to get into sisters. I have some of mine that, we just sit around and maybe we watch a movie together or something. I obviously, if you know me, I'm the friend that thinks you have to be laughing all the time by being a class clown and goofball. And I hope that brings to you because, okay, got it here, sorry. When a friend calls me and they're down, sometimes they have to remind me that they just need to be down. They don't need to be cheered up, but not very often. I'm going to bring you out of it. That's me. I'm going to be goofy. I'm going to be silly because I also like my friends that bring that, and that's the person I'll call when I'm really down and I need them to be like, get the fuck over it, Susan. Yeah. Shit happens. Probably happened because you made a stupid mistake and a stupid decision that they probably even told me not to do.
I've never made bad choices.
Oh, God love you. Me? Oh, this bowl would not be big enough to hold them all.
Just daily.
But that's fine. I learned from them. But I love that girlfriend that's like, I think I may have told you that. It makes me laugh. And then also, I think we've all been that friend, or we wouldn't still be friends, that has to say, what do you need? Do you need to laugh? Do you need to cry? Do you need to get a drink? Do we need to go get a bowl of ice cream? What do you need to bring you out of this? Because I'm your friend, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring you out of that and remind you why you're looking at this moment and it sucks. There's so many other things to be grateful for.
A million other things.
A million other
Absolutely.
things. Yes.
Well, it's like we're talking about like this. That's one of the main reasons that we are doing this, because that sisterhood, that brotherhood, that family that we create outside of our blood is, again, a choice, which in a lot of ways people think that is, no offense, family. I love my family with all my heart. We get along, they're beautiful. But some people think that's even more bonding because you do make a choice. You're not just born into it. Does that make sense? So it's not that it is, but it's just we all have a different level of bonding. I actually talk to my friends more than I do my family. I think sometimes we take our family for granted because they don't do. Yeah, me too. And I love it. So I'll call you guys, promise.
One of the reasons I wanted to do the podcast is we're talking about friends and how many we've had and how long we've had. But unfortunately, there's people out there that either just didn't have the personality to make friends, or unfortunately, once you get over 50, you lose friends.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get out there to somebody that may be sitting here right now and doesn't have a friend, doesn't have family, etc. I don't need to go into it. And I want to be your friend. I want you to be able, whether you're comfortable coming right on and making comments, or emailing us, whatever you need to do so that you don't feel alone.
Yes.
And as we get older, we are more alone because, again, we've worked and we've lost some friends. We've had family, we've lost some friends. With age, we've lost some friends. And some of us have gotten to the point that our bowl's empty. And I want to fill that bowl with a friend.
Yes.
2 friends.
This is our family. This is
We're
a safe
starting out.
space.
You have 2 friends from here on out. It is a safe space. And as you can tell, one will be humorous, maybe one will be serious. But you need to know you've got a friend.
To be everything that the possibly imagine talking about. A lot of the things that you don't
Like
realize you want to
example,
talk about.
freaking long here where the
Right.
fan is blowing because it's a little warm and they're attacking me and I'm like, got the jibber jibber. Sorry, I'm not
Jibbers.
I'm not having symptoms or whatever it's called.
You never know.
But
You never
something,
know.
I keep telling us here.
Good to know.
Okay,
Good to know.
sorry,
She's
I'm
okay. That's okay.
just water today.
That's right.
It's morning, so it's water.
I know. So no, but that's really true. And so we are creating a family here, and I love that. So reach out. Don't be shy. If you are shy, that's okay too. Don't get me wrong.
You are.
But-
Everybody is welcome.
Yes, just know that this
Do
is
what you're
a
comfortable
place.
with, whether it's nothing or it's over the top, which I know we have several friends that are going to just be commenting and doing those things, and that's great. And the other, I think,
This?
can I talk about the fun part, merchandise?
Oh
Not
my
yet.
gosh, yes.
Okay. So, you all know me, I'm a marketing crazy. I love to do shit. So, I have been going, what are things that have made a difference in my life? Being over 50. And I've been ordering those merchandise, which of course is going to have a logo so you can remember. So, what we want to do, and again, I got to remember doing a few podcasts, I say so a lot. So,
It's
at least I
okay.
don't say like a lot because that drives me crazy. But,
I'll edit it out. Don't worry.
anytime we decide, because it's not even going to be normal, but you send one of these in, maybe you were our first like on our Facebook, our first follower, our 100. We've got all kinds of things. You send a great product in that we didn't know about to keep hair removed. So many options.
Yes.
We have a lot of merchandise we've ordered. And when that time comes up, I'll do the podcast with the jar grip and explain why every household should have one over 50.
That's right.
Fans.
Yes.
And literally when I mean fans, not your fans, like fans. Hats, shirts,
Coffee cups. all kinds of fun stuff.
coffee cups,
Yes.
shopping bags,
All kinds of fun stuff.
reusable, washable.
Yes.
Now that we're trying to,
Eco-friendly,
I'm trying to
yes,
get rid,
yes.
eco-friendly. I'm trying to get rid of the plastic shit. As much as I can. So anyway, we will have that merchandise. It has been ordered. So when we give our first one away, I'll show the first one. Now I will tell you, because of a girl that's been to many auctions and many parties and things, you know how sometimes you win, you're so excited you won because it's awesome, and then you go, damn, that's where you know that other thing. We can do that.
There you
We
go.
can do that. Normally, maybe I'll just have like 3 items and go, which one do you want?
Or just surprise you.
Or surprise
And
you.
then you're just going to have to submit a question or get back on and do something brilliant again to win another prize.
See? That's what she brings to the
I
table.
like
I want to be like, I do it all. Yes.
I like all the prizes. I like
Well, I can tell
like
you.
many chances.
I'm going to tell you now. If you are over 50 plus, you need the fan. You need the jar grid. A lot of us live in the South year round, but all of us live in the sun at some point, even in Alaska. You should have the hat. You probably should even have the tank top. So anyway, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm finished. That was my...
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, our sisters and brothers out there, please join us. Tell your friends. Share,
Is that it?
like.
Damn it.
I know, because we're amazing.
Because I talk a lot.
It's perfect.
But I like amazing better.
You know what? The one good thing is that some people talk a lot and don't say shit. You talk a lot. You actually said some things. It's awesome. See?
Okay, that's gonna go up there. The 5 best compliments ever.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we love you.
We
Thank
love
you
you.
so much for tuning in. But we have one more thing we're gonna do.
Oh, we're
So you get to do. I picked the topic today. So we do have some topics that were sent in
Oh,
by
white ones?
friends.
So pick a white
So
one?
what we're gonna do is pick one. If we have one at the end of our episode to let you know what's coming, so that you can tune in when it is your question.
Let's see, your topic's being
asked.
talked. Tell your
Yes.
friends and family to tune in because you sent this. And saying that, I would eventually love this to be filled with white. So please,
Yes.
whether you want to do it directly in a comment or you want to send it in privately in an email, we'd rather you do it directly.
Yes.
Because we want this to be a podcast and you're all going to be amongst friends. not to be embarrassed, not to be blah, blah, blah. Send it in. Okay. I'm back on
And
the
we've got our
topic.
Facebook, our Instagram, our X. We've got all of our sites. So please, our YouTube, this is where this is going to be posted, and our podcast. So please like and share, like and share. Please put
Please like,
reviews
share,
in
comment.
there. Comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Share.
If you end up liking us, we really, I do. I want this. This is like my fantasy. She knows this.
Yes.
Is we're going to do our podcast, and you're going to be watching with your group of friends, whether it's in your pool, your living room, your break room at work, whatever it is. Well, oh shit, Danica Susan's on. We got to watch this tune in real quick.
That's right.
That's what I hope, and I hope you turn around and show us, you guys, whether you're having your coffee, your wine, your matcha, your
Take
water.
screenshots. Post them.
Yes.
Yes.
Show us how you're watching us, because I'm going to tell you, I need that drug. That will make me so high to get up every day and
wants
do
a new
stuff.
drug.
And I need to do my happy dance, my happy dance. Okay. All right, I'm focused again.
Okay.
Ooh, it's got purple umbrella. Oh,
Purple umbrella. swear that's just water.
purple rubber band.
All right, perfect timing.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
So, my friend Kathy,
Okay.
who is in her 70s, so that's why it's what, the 50 plus. And I told her, absolutely, you're welcome by us. Struggle many years, but as she's getting older, she's struggling with arthritis. I also have it, but not as severe. But I have some friends severe, so I have some information from that. I'm going to bring in some things that have worked for me. I'm going to bring in some things that have worked for her.
Perfect.
And in that podcast, we're going to ask for you to please submit to us. Again, we'd rather you show us a picture, show us a video. I want to face-to-face get to know you, face-to-face technology, I guess.
Yep.
Send us what's worked for you, whether it's medicine, it's food, it's a change of lifestyle, it's exercising. So
Yep.
the yoga mats are going to come out. We're going to do a little stretching.
Perfect.
My marijuana cream from Colorado is going to come out, because that shit works. And government, stop making it illegal in Florida.
I want to know who the marijuana queen is. Kathy, thank you for sending that in for us. Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you
please
for
stay
joining
tuned
us.
to see our sponsors. If you want to become a sponsor advertiser, that's available to you as well. So you'll be hearing all about all the beautiful people that are taking care of us. So thank you. We love you.
Until next time, love you.